big facts. Yeah, I'm the one who put it on my back though. I'm the one who's showing off the ankles. Came up off $1, so I'm thankful. You know I gotta get it to the bank. Close facts, bro.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Celtics swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Paul. For three. They get it back. The kick out to Tatum. The Suns need to get a shot off. Tries again. The drive by Williamson. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely fits the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Now here's Paul. When you look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Williamson outside. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Little over a minute.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Richardson, no luck. Fast break. Here they come. Edwards can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Substitution for your Suns.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. KD on the wing. Back to Edwards. Just 3 to shoot. KD draws the double. Up again. Rebounded by DeAndre. Phoenix leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the first. Good D by Lopez.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
1:44 left in the first quarter. The drive by Paul. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Trey gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got 5 now.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc. That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. 56 seconds left to play in the first. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
KD draws the double. Stolen by Stevenson. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Celtics. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Edwards. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ayton. Twelve seconds left in the first. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Suns. Tries again. It's good.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Suns leading by 5. Here's Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
To the inside. It's tipped. Now a timeout called by Boston. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Lopez. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Tatum looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Brook Lopez. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And it's Williamson missing. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Hall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Ayton. And it's Noel with the rebound. Outside, KD. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Suns.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
It's tipped. Here's Ayton. In the corner. Tatum with it. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Boston making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Close it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running. Pass to Williamson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Edwards. For 3, Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 6.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Left side, Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Durant with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Paul surveying the floor. Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is Williamson's game. He's a scorer, and he knows his team relies on him to do it.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Tatum. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's a 10-point Suns lead. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And that does it for the first half of play. Suns lead by 10. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And the Suns call time. Celtics trail by 10. Outside Conley. Here's Marjanovic. And the layup is good. Marjanovic has got the first field goal of the second half for the Celtics.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Tatum a screen. To the wing right side. Richardson gets a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Richardson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. Timeout called the Celtics. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Krejci. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A beautiful reverse layup.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Paul outside. To the paint. There's Tatum. Off on the layup. Phoenix leading by 9. Paul can't get it to go. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And stolen by Williamson. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. Trying to get open as Lopez. Here's Ayton. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Outside Durant. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Outside for Durant. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Ayton. Lopez covering. And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the Suns call time here. Phoenix making some changes. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
They double-team KD. Down low. And the dunk by Lopez.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
2 minutes.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Phoenix calls timeout. 1:35 left in the third. Pass to Marjanovic. Hit the crossover. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead.
And I'll tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
At the line for Phoenix.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Now a timeout called by Boston. On the wing, Stevenson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the 3 ball is good.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
To the middle. Here's Shamet. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Shamet's got his first basket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Out left to the wing. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Ross. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And here is Shamet. Outside Aldridge. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Aldridge. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us.
Timeout.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Boston timeout call. Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks, David. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Paul. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Tatum. From deep. Kicks it out to Richardson. Suns moving the ball around. Back to Tatum. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Williamson, the screen. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's KD. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Paul for 3. They get it again. Richardson outside.
Right here, baby.
Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
KD can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Ayton. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Paul. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
The drive by KD.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
Yeah, after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Paul with the ball. Oh, Ayton in position. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Tatum way outside. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Celtics trail by 10. Left side, KD. Pass to Krejci. Now Edwards. Left side, Durant. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Suns lead by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for